Taekwondo stands today as one of the world's most popular martial arts. With its dynamic kicks and powerful strikes, it captivates millions of practitioners worldwide. Yet, the story of Taekwondo is not solely one of ancient Korean tradition. It is a story interwoven with influences from abroad, most notably from the Japanese martial art of karate. This essay delves into the untold story of how karate shaped Taekwondo, leaving an indelible mark on its techniques, philosophy, and global identity. To truly understand this influence, we must journey back to Taekwondo's origins in the mid-20th century. This period, marked by political upheaval and cultural exchange, laid the groundwork for karate's profound impact on the nascent martial art. By exploring the historical context, key figures, and technical similarities, we can unravel the intricate relationship between these two distinct, yet connected martial disciplines. Taekwondo emerged in the 1940s and 50s in a Korea grappling with the aftermath of Japanese occupation. Before this period, Korea boasted a rich martial heritage, with ancient practices like Taekwondo emphasizing fluid kicks and open-handed strikes. These traditional arts formed the bedrock upon which Taekwondo would eventually be built, providing a foundation of indigenous techniques and fighting spirit. However, the Japanese occupation from 1910 to 1945 disrupted the development of Korean martial arts. Japanese authorities banned many traditional practices, including Taekwondo, in an attempt to suppress Korean culture. This suppression forced Korean martial arts underground, where they were kept alive in secret by dedicated practitioners. The seeds of Taekwondo were sown in this period of cultural resistance, blending ancient traditions with the desire for a renewed national identity. The Japanese occupation, while suppressing Korean martial arts, also introduced karate to Korea. Japanese karate masters, particularly those practicing Shotokan karate, established dojos and taught their art to Korean students. This exposure to karate had a profound impact on Korean martial artists, who saw both similarities and differences with their own traditions. The introduction of karate was not simply a matter of technical exchange. It represented a complex cultural dynamic, with elements of both imposition and adaptation. Korean martial artists, eager to reclaim their heritage while also learning from other styles, began to incorporate elements of karate into their practice. This fusion of styles laid the groundwork for the development of Taekwondo as a distinct martial art. One figure stands out as pivotal in the transmission of karate influences into Taekwondo General Choi Hai. A student of Shotokan karate during the Japanese occupation, Choi attained a black belt and developed a deep understanding of its principles and techniques. After Korea's liberation, Choi played a leading role in the creation of Taekwondo, incorporating elements of his Shotokan training into the new martial arts curriculum. Choi's influence is evident in the early forms, or pumsai, of Taekwondo, which bear striking resemblances to Shotokan katas. The linear movements, strong stances, and emphasis on powerful blocks and strikes all reflect the technical hallmarks of Shotokan karate. Choi's synthesis of Korean traditions with his Shotokan background proved instrumental in shaping Taekwondo's early development. His efforts ensured that karate's influence became deeply embedded within Taekwondo's DNA. A closer examination of early Taekwondo pumsai reveals clear connections to Shotokan katas. The foundational pumsai such as Taeguk Iljang and Taeguk Ijang share core movements and principles with Shotokan katas like Heian Nidan and Heian Shodan. The similarities extend beyond individual techniques to encompass the overall structure and flow of the forms, indicating a direct lineage to Shotokan karate. For instance, the low block middle punch combination found in both Taeguk Iljang and Heian Nidan highlights the shared technical vocabulary between the two arts. Similarly, the emphasis on maintaining a strong, rooted stance throughout the forms reflects Shotokan's focus on stability and power generation. These echoes of Shotokan within Taekwondo's foundational forms underscore the significant role that karate played in its early evolution. While karate's influence on Taekwondo is undeniable, it is crucial to recognize the enduring legacy of Korea's own martial heritage. Taekwondo, with its emphasis on dynamic kicks, left a lasting impact on Taekwondo's fighting style. Taekwondo's renowned kicking techniques, including high kicks and spinning kicks, can be traced back to the fluid and agile movements of Taekwondo. The resurgence of interest in traditional Korean martial arts after World War II provided fertile ground for incorporating Taekwondo's kicking techniques into Taekwondo. Korean martial artists sought to create a style that reflected their cultural identity, and Taekwondo's emphasis on kicks aligned perfectly with this goal. The fusion of karate's linear techniques with Taekwondo's dynamic kicks created the unique and visually striking style that distinguishes Taekwondo today. In the aftermath of Japanese occupation, the development of Taekwondo was deeply intertwined with Korea's desire for a renewed national identity. Having endured decades of cultural suppression, Koreans sought to reclaim their heritage and establish a martial art that could stand as a symbol of their national pride. Taekwondo, with its blend of Korean traditions and influences from abroad, emerged as a powerful expression of this national spirit. The Korean government's support for Taekwondo further solidified its status as a national martial art. Taekwondo was incorporated into the Korean military and education systems, ensuring its widespread dissemination and cementing its place in Korean society. The rapid growth and international popularity of Taekwondo in the latter half of the 20th century can be attributed, in part, to this potent combination of cultural pride and institutional support. While Taekwondo has evolved into a distinct and highly recognizable martial art, the influence of karate remains deeply ingrained within its technical repertoire, training methodologies, and philosophical underpinnings. From its emphasis on linear movements and powerful blocks to its structured training system and emphasis on discipline and respect, Taekwondo continues to bear the hallmarks of its karate heritage. However, it is essential to recognize that Taekwondo did not merely adopt karate wholesale. Rather, it adapted and transformed these influences, blending them with Korean traditions and innovations to forge a new and dynamic martial art. The high-flying kicks, the emphasis on speed and agility, and the development of sophisticated sparring techniques all mark Taekwondo's departure from its karate roots. The story of Taekwondo is ultimately a testament to the dynamic nature of martial arts and the interconnectedness of cultures. It is a story of adaptation, innovation, and the fusion of diverse influences. While karate's impact on Taekwondo's development is undeniable, it is essential to recognize that Taekwondo ultimately charted its own course, forging a unique identity that reflects both its Korean heritage and its global aspirations. As Taekwondo continues to evolve and spread throughout the world, it carries with it the legacy of both its Korean roots and its Japanese influences. The intertwined histories of these two martial arts serve as a reminder that even within the realm of combat, there is room for cultural exchange, mutual respect, and the creation of something new and extraordinary.